My name is Jimmy Morris. Saran and I would like to wish everyone in the sound of our voices less stress and wellness. We will be reflecting on a number of subjects dealing with stress. These are not solutions, but options and possible alternatives to alleviate and deter stress and anxiety.
So it could be anything?
It can be anything. It can be riding bike, it can be running, it can be playing basketball, it can be volleyball, it can be yoga. It's anything that you do that's consistent.
So I'm noticing that everything you're saying is about physical activity.
Physical and mental, because even though it's physical, there's a mental component to it. And the mental component is, at least for us and what we do, the four principles are centeredness, which creates softness, circularity, which creates rhythm.
I believe water is an excellent symbol of our mind.
You know, the biggest problem I've ever had in life is when people don't treat people the way they want to be treated. You know, our society exists and we are social creatures. And in that nature in itself, we have to be amongst each other.
Hey, how you doing? This is Saran here. I'm here with Keith Thomas or Thompson?
Thompson.
Thompson, excusez-moi. Physical trainer, world-class bodybuilder. He's been on ESPN. What are the things that you've been on?
ESPN, I've been on, well, there's some other things I could mention.
But you won't.
Yeah, I was on, I did a lot of aerobic shows with the Fitness King. And
in working with the youth and working with our community with spiritual wellness, the biggest challenge is helping everyone to see themselves as the greatest gift, because each one of them has a unique talent, ability that they can turn into a blessing. I call it my TAB philosophy.
Let's examine a few facts about stress. Stress is a powerful neurochemical and hormones, when released, prepare us for action, fight or flee. The most damaging types of stress are unmanaged, unexpected, and uninterrupted or prolonged.
And we're back with
Mike Shields.
Mike. We've been asking folks about stress and how they relieve their stress. Could you give us a clue on how you relieve your stress?
Well, I love to walk, run. I love exercising. I think that is a very therapeutic thing to do. It gives you an opportunity to reflect. And I think that's often what we don't do, is reflect on the things that cause us to be stressed.
On the flip side of that, a mind can also be like a lake. The problem with this is that a lake doesn't really go anywhere. It's in one spot. It's static. When we think in a static sort of way, our mind kind of collapses in upon itself and creates what I would call a metaphorical mental algae. This algae is not healthy for us, because as we become stagnated in thoughts, we start doing a cyclic sort of thing. A lot of doctors call this schizophrenia, where we start thinking in circles, looping upon itself, never really going anywhere.
People need people to be people. Let me repeat that again. People need people to be people.
Amen, Rev.
And the reason I say that is because of this, and it's very simple. Everybody in life wants something from you. Everybody. And I say that to say this. Everybody in life wants something from you, even if it's nothing but to be left alone.
You have to surround yourself by hilarious people, funny people, people that uplift you to get your mind off that. That's why you gotta have friends that's really, really friends, or you gotta go to a comedy club, anything that make you positive and, laugh, and it burns calories, it works you out anyway. So just watch a funny movie.
talk with
Taylor Walsh.
Taylor Walsh. Taylor, a simple question. What causes you stress?
School. Definitely school.
She was right on top of that, school. Okay. Can I ask, how do you resolve that?
By doing my homework. Yep.
Okay, that was very simplistic and right to the point. What else in your life causes you stress?
Work. My boyfriend.
Welcome back to the next episode of Less Stress and Wellness. This episode, we'll be talking about pets and their owners.
He's my service animal. Yeah.
How does that work?
I have epilepsy.
Oh.
So he actually warns me when my seizures are going to happen.
Outstanding. So he can smell?
He just knows. It's weird. I got him when he was 5 days old, and I've had him ever since. And I don't know, just one day he started picking up on them, and he would get really antsy when I was about to have a seizure. And so I would know before I even knew I was going to have a seizure.
In regard to pets, I find that first of all, like some of our guests have pointed out, responsibility is a big thing. Now, while they may release stress, there are times they can cause stress. If you're not a responsible owner, if you're not a mindful owner, if you're not a loving owner, your pets will, in fact, reflect your attitudes.
Hi, I'm back again. I'm not going away. It's Jimmy's Rage. Remember previously, as I talked to you before about people needing people to be people. Well, let's examine that a little bit further. You know what's even more important? You as a person. Remember, you can't do anything for anyone else until you take care of yourself. You know,
Let me ask you, tell me some of the joys you find with your pet.
Gosh, well, just having him in general, he's just a joy. He's got a great personality. I like having him around. He's fun. It's just, dogs make great companions. I firmly believe that, so.
Road rage is an aggressive or angry behavior by a driver of an automobile or other vehicle. Such behavior might include rude gestures, verbal insults, deliberately driving in an unsafe and threatening manner, or making threats. Road rage can lead to altercations, assaults, and collisions that result in injuries and even deaths.
Hi, this is Saran, and welcome to Saran's Perspective. Today we'll be talking about road rage, something that I'm sure that infuriates most of you, definitely infuriates me.
It's Jimmy again, Jimmy's Rage. On this particular episode of Less Stress and Wellness, this particular topic we're dealing with is going to be talking about road rage. You ever notice how when you get on the road, and we all do this, it becomes a place where there's a lot of stress involved. Paying attention to your speed, paying attention to the other drivers beside you, behind you, and in front of you. So this all creates a lot of stress because there's a lot of attention that has to be taken into account. By the age of 23, it found half of all black men have been arrested at least once. Similar data suggests that black men are 6 times more likely to be incarcerated than white men.
I work at the University of Minnesota. I get on the Highway 94 heading north, and I come out of the Lowry Tunnel. And you come out of there, and the wind was whipping, there was light snow coming down, visibility was just out of nowhere turning to zero. So what would you think, hey, maybe you might want to slow down. You know, people coming out of that tunnel are going 40, 50 miles an hour.
Sure.
So I'm cutting down to about 30, you know, and I thought that was fast. And here comes zoom, zoom, cars just zooming by me.
Good Lord.
So I come around the corner, and here's a truck that tipped over. Semi lost control. Everything's glare ice.
Nice.
So I put on, I'm only going, 25. I'm slowing down. Cars are still coming by me. I'm going, don't you see it? There's a car. You come around and all you see is red lights because cars are stopping.
Sure.
And so I slow down, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. One.
Hello, glad you guys are back with us for Less Stress for You and I. In the new year, 2015, we were going to start our programming off with a little something different this year. Starting off in 2015, we're going to start off with a musical presentation. The next episode will be a part 1 and part 2. We're going to do a spiritual musical, and we're also episode 7, which will be part 1 and part 2, will be secular music.
I would like to take a moment now to interview some folks, if I may. If I can start with Caitlin. Caitlin, the lead singer, come on up here, sweetie. All right, now, Caitlin, how long have you been with the band?
I've been with the band probably about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how has the band helped you relieve your stress?
Well, number one, I feel like everybody in this band I love to death. I feel like they're my brothers and sister, literally. Literally my sister.
Gotta jump. Oh,
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
And I've been through so much stuff lately, and the past 3 years in general, and everybody here has been such a support system. And the music we play, just being able to play with them and express ourselves through music, and also through the words of uplifting words about how God is there for me as well. And so it's just them, and then everything else with the music is just wonderful to me. It's gotten me through a lot of dark times, and I can't say that I would still be here if not for everybody here.
Scott Goschak, the minister of music. Here we go. Scott, how you doing, buddy?
Great, thank you. Thank you, Strom.
So, Scott, tell me something here. How long has the band been a band?
Oh, this band about 2 years. About 2 years they've been practicing together, playing together, and sharing their music and message across the Twin Cities.
Outstanding, outstanding. And
Edward Jefferson.
Edward Jefferson.
Yeah.
You missed my hand
Yeah.
there, brother. Okay. How long you been with the band, G?
It's been about 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And how has this helped you?
You know, I have like kind of like Drew was saying, life can be really stressful. Different hats, family life, work and school, those different types of things. So this is really a release for me. Anxiety, stress, just being around these guys, getting our music out. It's just really a calming and a release.
Okay. So if you was to give advice to someone that you saw suffering stress, what kind of advice would you give them?
First of all, man, I definitely say what's helped me specifically is getting into the Bible. You know, it's more than just a good book or, you know, a bunch of, you know, philosophy or those types of things. There's a lot of real life issues that are in there. And, you know, I get into that and it just really calms me, just relieves the stress. And then, like I said, when I get around these guys too, add that with it, man. It's something special, so.
All right. Hannah, how long have you been playing with the band?
Well, I started with my sister. So I don't know, like 3.5 years, I guess. Same amount as her, pretty much.
Okay. And so how has the band helped you?
I gotta say it's, you know, strengthened my faith. It's given me friendships that I know I'll have all my life. And pretty much, you know, same as what everybody's been saying. It's been great. I don't have too much stress, but I'm a pretty laid back person, but this has really given me joy and happiness. So
That's sweet. And the guitarist, I understand you're the professional in this group. You're the tic-tac man. You're like, okay, so now, what was difficult for you getting the band structured, if you had any part of that?
You know, I guess I'd say the biggest thing is just, you know, this is really the first group that we've all had that, you know, we're all really serious about. So just going and playing places that we're not comfortable with, you know, going out of the comfort zone, so to speak, just trying to do, you know, send the message out there, and all of us just trying to be as confident as we can. And, you know, it's a struggle sometimes. You know, we have conflict between us, as with every band. No one's perfect, but I think at the end of the day, we all work real hard, and we're just thankful to be here.
Outstanding. Well, we're going to do one more jam, yes, and then we're going to come back with Scott, Dr. G, who's going to give us the email information on how to get in touch with everyone. So if you will, rock us out, and it's all good. Thank y'all very much. so fine, so fine. That's right. It's Saran back. Less stress for you and I. And I think I'm going to do our first interview with my man Nick here. Nick, how you doing today, brother?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you, sir. And tell me, how long you been playing with the band?
I've been playing with the band for about, what, 2-3 years, since, what, 2012, something like that.
Okay, okay. And you have a lot of fun, no doubt, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how long you been playing the piano?
Well, let's see. I'd say about 5 or 6. You know how it is when you're a kid and you're a beginner, and then probably professionally since I was 16, 17, 18, something like that.
So tell me, does this help you with your stress, Nick?
Oh yeah, I get first of all I'm a stressed out guy. I get anxious very easily, but also I get stressed out at work and stuff, and plus with some of my health problems. So music in some ways calms me down. Plus I rock and stuff like that, and that calms me down. But hearing a good song or playing a good song is really what helps.
Well, you heard from my man Nick. Dominic. That's the man right there. We're going to go into another song, I believe. Is that right? Twin Cities, we're on the move here. And we're here with my man,
Marty Higgins.
A.K.A.
Goomba, shithead.
Hey, Paisan, how you doing?
Yeah.
How long you been in the band now, Mark?
Jimmy and I started the band about 15 years ago.
Wow. Okay. So now, that being said, what are some of the places that you performed?
We've been at the Blue Saloon, Shaw's in Northeast. Some other places out west you might never have heard of.
Okay, I'm going to leave that one alone. And so, like, hearing you play, does that help you relieve some of that stress you got up on your shoulders there?
Well, yeah, when you're at work every day, it's do it this way, do this much. Come on, where are you? Go, go, go. When you're working with a band, you get to do what you want.
It's about freedom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as much freedom as you can get with 5 guys, but we got to have some agreement, some band unity.
Right.
But that's all very cathartic,
Okay.
We enjoy getting together as friends, and so we play and get out.
Do you guys have any CDs released?
No, not at this time.
Not at this time, but we're looking forward to something in the future, no?
No, quite surely.
Quite sure. Well, you know what? There's a bunch of good-looking fellas surrounding me. I got to get out of here. Y'all making me sweat. All right, we're going to get back to...
Well, I started the drums when I was in the Air Force, so I was probably 19.
Okay. So you've been playing a while.
Yeah, I've been playing a while. I took a kind of a long hiatus when I was married, so it wasn't conducive to drumming at that point.
No,
I had other priorities.
Yeah. So how long have you been playing with the band?
About 5 years, since like 2009, I think.
Okay. All right. So, is this the way you relieve stress, by beating these skins and the cymbal and everything like that?
Well, it helps, and
most definitely. I'm thinking about taking it up myself.
I tell you, it gives you a good night's sleep when you get home.
You get nice and tired, eh?
Yeah, it'll wear you out.
That's your aerobics for the day?
That's my aerobics. Yeah.
Okay, I'm liking that. If you had a piece of advice you'd give to other drummers, what would that be?
I would say stick with it and...
Don't get married?
No.
Sorry.
And just listen to a lot of different music and a lot of different drummers, and see what kind of style or what kind of leanings you have, and just keep practicing at it.
Okay, outstanding. Thank you for your time, sir. We're going to let y'all get back at it. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, man?
What has this band done for you stress-wise?
Well, it gives me a place to relieve my stress. Like, life is full of stress. Nothing is stressless. So just a way to relieve some of my stress. And this is a great way, get out some of those anxieties. And being around a group of guys brings on camaraderie, and it's always a good thing.
Well, I remember a couple of years back, Red, you tried to show me how to play the sax, and I remember I blew a couple of blood vessels in my forehead doing that. So what do you recommend to those young cats that want to pick up a sax, but it's not the easiest thing. I was going to say weapon. It's not the easiest instrument to learn. What would you suggest?
Persistence. Again, the basics. Sometimes people try to skip different aspects. So again, starting off from the basics and going one step at a time. And it may seem a little difficult from the beginning, but if you endure, it will progress.
And is there a final word you'd like to give to any musician out there that's trying to get ahead but running into those brick walls that everyone tends to run into?
Theory, 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 theory.
Well, I'm going to theoretically step off the set here and let these gentlemen wrap up their set. Hey, you got another song or two for us? No?
One last.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I still have another man I have to interview, don't I? Yes, you do. Yes, I do. And I am so sorry, sir. Should I let y'all go on one more? Oh, you want more? Step up in here. Step up in here, brother. Come on now. And I'm speaking with?
Steve Hurlovsky.
All right, Steve. How you doing, my friend?
Good, a little warm in here.
Yeah, a little bit. How long you been playing?
Oh, it's crazy. Next year it'll be close to 50 years.
Allow me to die. Okay, no. 50 years. Wow. Okay, that's dedication.
Yeah, my dad got me started. He was a guitar player. He had an acoustic, and I would start picking it up, and I started young, and I stayed with it for the most part. Had a few breaks here and there. I played in bands when I was a teenager, and then had a break when got married, had a kid, and then got back into it. And
I noticed the common theme is when you get married, the band music kind of stops, you know?
It does for a while.
So what do you get out of working with these thugs?
Oh, sometimes it's stress release, sometimes it's stressful.
I couldn't imagine.
But for the most part, it's low stress. It's just casual, guys getting together every week, playing whatever feels good, creating music sometimes, and to me, that's the best part.
I was just about to ask you, what is the thing you got most out of this?
Yeah, I really like creating music. The blues modified tune was one I created.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, and we have quite a few others, but we haven't gotten to them today, but maybe some other time.
Okay, Redman, you want to flick him behind the ears, tell him to stop playing that guitar over there while I do this interview, or what? Oh, it's background music. That's what that is, right? Well, usual suspect. When we're done, Mr. Morris will come up here and tell us the website we can go check out to get any information on their upcoming gigs and so forth. And these guys.
Hi, I'm here with Marty Higgins. This is the next episode of Less Stress for You and I. At this particular time, Mr. Higgins is going to talk about his hobby and his love of woodcraft.
Tell us a little bit something about this. How did you get started making guitars?
Well,
how does building guitars, because me, frankly, I'd wind up breaking things because I'm not good with my hands. Oh.
How does this
So now,
relate to
how does
less
this
stress?
help you with stress?
I enjoy woodworking.
Okay.
Ever since 7th grade was probably the first time that I actually got into a wood shop and made something out of wood.
Okay.
And then through all of high school, I was always taking shop classes because I love shop.
Okay.
And I can do it.
Hi, welcome back to Less Stress for You and I. This is episode number 9, which will be dealing with volunteering.
Thank you, Jimmy. I'm here with Chef Pat Higgins. This is the man right here. I mean, when you want to talk about gourmet, when you want to talk about just, good food, or you want to talk to this man right here. Now, Pat, if I can ask you, how long have you been a chef?
Going on 40 years now.
Good.
Hi, I'm Bill Brandt. I'm chair of the Food Service Committee here at Hennepin.
Hi, and your name is?
Melanie Wine.
Hi, my name is Stacy Grimes.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Mattison.
Larry Olson.
My name is Paul LaFrenz.
My name is Tom Jackson.
I'm Anna Wise. Hello, my name is Kim Jackson.
Before you volunteer, what in the past have I enjoyed doing?
What do I want to do as a volunteer? How much time can I commit? What types of talent or skills can I offer? What kind of people do I want to work with? And most of all, what would I most like to learn by volunteering?
Greetings and salutations. This is Saran from Less Stress for You and I. Jimmy and I would like to welcome you. Come volunteer with us. When you volunteer, you get to do so many wonderful things. One, you get to meet interesting people. You get to broaden your horizon and your perspective. You know I like that, Saran's perspective and all.
Hello. Hi. Welcome back to Less Stress for You and I. I'm Jimmy Morris, and this episode is episode 10, Taxes.
We are here with Tom Larson of Prepare and Prosper. It's a tax agency, no? Tax preparation agency?
We are what is called a VitaSite Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, and also we feature financial services.
Tom, tell me, what is Prepare and Prosper, and who do you serve?
Well, we are a nonprofit, and our services are free, and we provide free income tax preparation for people that qualify. And in that program, we see barbers and hairstylists and massage therapists and daycare owners and operators. Yeah.
Sounds kind of extensive there. Okay.
Hi, I'm back. That's right, Jimmy's Rage. Hey, I just want to talk about taxes. You know,
Greetings. I'm Saran. Welcome to Saran's Perspective. My perspective today is about taxes. Most of us hate paying them. Most of us pay too much. But the thing is, do you like driving on good roads? Taxes. Do you like being able to go to the hospital when you're sick? Taxes. Do you not want to turn into Smokey the Bear when your house goes on fire? Taxes. And when that guy breaks into your house, who do you call? Not Ghostbusters. Police. Taxes. Taxes are a vital part of our society.
Let's see. We do have a system here where people come in, and for quality control processes, we have them fill out the intake forms. Someone will prepare and someone will review. So again, we're proud of our quality control, but that can take 2 to 3 hours from start to finish.
And do you have bilingual services as well?
Sí. En español, si quiere. No, we have in Spanish, okay. Anel at the front desk speaks Spanish, and we do run the self-employed program for Spanish speakers too. And we do have access to Somali speakers and ASL interpreters.
Okay. Oh, very